Márcia, Márcia, fala alguma coisa aí, Márcia. Fala alguma coisa aí. Fala algo pra você.
Hello, hello. Can we start?
Eduardo, tudo bem?
Welcome to the 5th International Week of Conscientiology. It's a pleasure to have you here today. We are very happy. And I am Virginia.
Yeah, I'm Jeffrey. Again, welcome.
And I am Marcia Donadel. Okay, so for those who doesn't know us, we are ISIC, Interassistential Service for the Internationalization of Conscientiology. We dedicate to internationalize the conscientiology. We do simultaneous translations and translation of books that we will launch today in the afternoon at 4 o'clock, right? In the afternoon, Brazil time. And we also organize this kind of events, this International Week in partnerships with other CIs. This International Week has a specific theme, right, Marcia? What's the theme of this International Week?
We are uniting for universalism and consciential openness.
Okay, thank you. And do you want to, well, maybe we can start. We have a lot of activities, right? On-site and online. We're having the field course tomorrow, and it's almost ready and with all people, right? Full of people. And we have on-site hybrid things, right? Because we valorate, we think that it's so important to do the theoretical part, but also for those who cannot come here to for the Iguaçu, to the Cognópolis, they can also interact with us online. So that's the importance of these events, right? Do you want, we have a challenge for the next International Weeks of Conscientiology, right, Jeff?
Challenge?
Yeah, what is the challenge for the next International Week that next?
Oh, you're talking about the weekends? Yeah, so obviously we're speaking English today. But the idea is that we would like to propose the idea of doing like, this is an international week, 10 days, but we can do international weekends multiple times throughout the year in different languages. So for example, one weekend of courses from different organizations, institutions in French, or another weekend in Spanish, or another weekend in German, and another weekend in Italian, and so on and so on. And then that way, easier to do, it would all be online, but then those courses become recorded, become part of the online presence for Conscientiology, and also involve and facilitate connections with more and more intimissivists spread in different countries and in different languages. So we really value this in-person activities, but obviously distance and cost and time is a challenge. So we can do shorter activities maybe for those weekends. So anyway, that's a new sort of innovation we want to do an international weekend. We can do that with a greater frequency as well. And so, yeah, that's the idea. So if you like it, let us know. And if you got other suggestions, of course, please let us know. We're open, just following the theme of consensual openness. We're open to get your feedback. So.
Okay, thank you. And I don't know if you are thinking about it, but we choose consciential openness for one reason, right? What's the reason? Can you tell us?
Let me give it a try. Consciential openness because we need to be open for diversity in order to be more open and advance more steps into universalism and try to understand it. It's a very hard concept to grasp, right? But I think that once we are in touch with different cultures, we learn languages or speak different languages. My native language is Portuguese, and having experiences with other ideas and dialogues and encounters, I think that being open to that might help us try to grasp this very intricate and evasive concept of universalism, I think, for me, from my experience as well. Well, I tried.
And I came prepared. I had a few notes about consciential openness. Came prepared. I did it this morning. I didn't really come prepared. I got prepared here. But look, when we're trying to choose a theme, we see what will help at an individual level for the people who are participating, who are exposing themselves to trying to learn and deepen, and also at a collective level. So as a group or as groups, even beyond just the people present in this room and online, what is a potential part of a solution or a solution for needs that you see in the world? And consciential openness helps us to understand one another, helps us to get closer to other groups, opinions, attitudes, behaviors, while she's still maintaining your own. But a key aspect of that we sort of lack in the world at the moment is this sense of forgiving, a sense of letting go of some things from the past and allowing ourselves freedom to move forward together as like we're all standing on the same planet. But all the differences and the problems we've created are our responsibility. And so consciential openness, one of the reasons of why we talk about this is that if we maintain ourselves open to new things, if we increase the amount of neophilia, so liking and curiosity and seeking new things, we're giving ourselves a chance to improve the, let's say there's a new word that everyone's talking about, the vibe on the planet. We'll call it the holothosine. I like holothosine better, but vibe seems to be the thing of the moment. But we're improving the quality of the energies and the manifestation on the planet. Like, imagine a planet with no war, no one seeking revenge or issues, being able to forgive and move forward and have new experiences, as opposed to repeating the old experiences again and again. And so that's one reason why consciential openness came along. So there's a thought or two.
Because you know that Isaac creates bridges, build bridges between different cultures. And this is something that is related to what Jeff was talking, right? Building these bridges, connecting with other people, interconnecting, help us to live in harmony, to have a good conviviality, between us, between volunteers, first of all, right? The example between us, between intermissivists, colleagues from the international, start building here, then with other colleagues, and then until. But I also think that thinking about the interconscientiality, because you are more open to new ideas, to new different things of thinking, something that you never have done before, something new. It's the first time I'm going to do this. It's going to be a bit difficult, but to be open, I think, and help you to recycle, to try to change things in yourself so you can improve your manifestation, right? And the manifestation you have with others. This is another example of consciential openness that I can give it to you. Any other comments for Marcia? Jeff, do you have a lot of comments? Would you like to continue? If not, we have a lot of questions for you. We would like you to know, you to participate, that because the idea is having this welcoming very interactive, so you can, guys, talk, put your energy, right? We are building together.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you are good. So let's ask you guys, what do you think? What is the importance of consciential openness? Yes, Magali. Yes, yeah. We can spar for the rest. Yes. There's a microphone there, over there. Thank you.
Well, I'm here, Eduardo, and I'm here as Unicim. So first of all, on behalf of Unicim, we want to congratulate Isaac for this great international week. I think is a great moment to reflect about universalism, consciousness, openness. Is the first verbit of Professor Valdo. The first verbit of
Yeah.
Pedro is consensual openness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's we're talking this week about this issue because it's a way to suspend our judgment. I think you suspend your judgment about everything, and you are open to understand the other, the culture, the thoughts, the energies. So we have to learn how to suspend our judgments because this is the a prioristic way. And I think this frees the evolution and, avoid the fluence that evolution asks us to act in a way fluently. But I think this is a great choice of the issue for the weekend, for the week, International Week. And we would like to congratulate Isaac and everybody for this job. I think this idea of weekends in different languages is a great idea. And let's work together in this purpose. We are here, and it's a great idea. And this is a way to, Jeff, maybe to stimulate people to translate books. For example, in that weekend, we will have 3 books in Italy, in the Italian weekend. In the German weekend, we have 2 books to publish in German. It's a great idea.
Thank you. I would like
Can I
to,
just add to what Eduardo was saying? Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we will be launching at 4 o'clock books in 7 different languages, including Italian. So we will have 2 books in Italian, 2 in English, well, several, we will see. So we're very happy that, and it's growing more than 7 languages. So we are already preparing like 2 or 3 more languages. So,
tell us the languages. Which one are Spanish?
we will have English, obviously, Romanian, Italian, French, Japanese, Arabic, and Spanish. We close with Spanish. We have more books in Spanish this year.
And I would like to remember that we also close with Portuguese because we have the
we have an extra one.
Exactly.
We have a launch of your book.
Exactly. The book of Migrações Internacionais Proexológicas.
And then we need to translate it.
Yeah. So we have a lot of yes cons, right? That is very important for us. Who else would like to contribute? I think here there's some people that will participate in the field course of Isaac about universalism, A Step Towards Polykarma, right? It's the first field course of Isaac, and we're having 2 days of experimenting, working with energies, with field course. And I think, this is something new after all the, we did a lot in the beginning. We started doing the first International Week in 2017. Magali and Jeff were there in that time, right? And then 29, another one that I participate, and then the pandemic came. So we stopped and we start doing all online. That was very nice because we start connecting with a lot of people from different countries, and it was very nice. People from online that is here.
Good morning. I see you behind the window.
They participate in some activities online, and the energy that you create is awesome. But we think this year, no, we need to do something hybrid to put people here, to Brazil, to Cognópolis, to experiment dynamics, right? Labs, to know other people, to understand better holoteca, holocycle, what is the AEC, right? Because you can tell someone, okay, for the Iguaçu Cognópolis is like this, there's a lot of researchers, but when you are here and you experiment, you have, we have the principle of disbelief, right? You have your own experience. I think you grow. The life of the person generally changes. Yeah.
And this is, you can say no, but do you want to say any few words about your impressions of CIAC for the first few days? Up to you. Yeah, good lad. So just a quick introduction. Marek is from Australia, in Poland, lived in Japan, now lives in Australia. And this is his first time in CIAC, so he's just share a few impressions.
Yeah. So I came Wednesday together with Magali and Jeff. And yeah, I don't speak Portuguese, unfortunately. So my greatest impression was, yeah, I need to learn this language too, actually. When I come next time, probably I will be fluent and I can really, thanks to help of Magali, Jeff, Sergio, Gustavo, and all of the volunteers, I could experience my first group dynamic yesterday, which I did, and I did some labs as well. And it's really amazing place. I can feel the energy, strongly here, very powerful. Just by being here, you can really evolve. That's how I feel, and I really recommend actually doing all these labs, and if you can really helpful and can accelerate your evolution, So
yeah, that's some of the benefits of in person. So theory is great, and even practicing things online is great if that's all we can do. But I remember when I was first starting out, understanding and learning these things, coming to CIAC for a couple of weeks and having first-hand experiences of things. Yes, I didn't speak Portuguese at all as well, and I was like, I had the same. I've got to learn Portuguese. But the impact that you have for a couple of weeks of visiting here can be, there's never any guarantee in life, but it can be really substantial. And so, yeah, there's just a first-hand account.
I just want to say that you have to take advantage of the labs in CIAC. There are more than 10, 17, if I'm not wrong.
He's done 2 already in a couple of days.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity. Go ahead. There is one lab, very interesting, is the vibrational state lab. You did. You were the man.
He's on the ball.
Yeah, he didn't lose his time from the first day. Wow, exactly. And it was very interesting, right? Because someone asked him, "Do you know Portuguese?" No. Well, do you speak Italian? And he said, "No, but I speak Japanese." So it was very interesting, right? Trying to connect one language, because here in Isaac, right, Marilene speaks Italian. Most of us, speak more than 2 languages, 3 languages, right? But we need to connect with the language that we know, right? And this was very interesting. And one of the things that is very important, that we value a lot in ISIC, is to do partnerships. So to work with others, with other CIs to help in the internationalization. So with Unifin, we work in this forum, right? We support a lot the forum of internationalization, but also we work with the different CIs. Yeah. So for example, how many CIs we have in this International Week?
Well, 16. Yeah, I think so. 16. I can go on. Oh, thanks. Well, this was, a great gathering of partnerships, because they're working with well, I was at the head of the coordination, but I can really see that as centered because it's very horizontal, it's very collaborative, and it's a unique opportunity for us to work as a group. So it's kind of everyone providing the spaces so that others can do their best. And so that's the partnership that I saw that being valued by those I have worked with during these months of being together. You know, there were those, the small team for weekly meetings. There were, you know, meetings with the CIs, meetings with well, those who had one idea that was great idea and that was adopted and that was so working through time zones. So imagine creating a workflow where you had people collaborating in communication in Australia. And then the event is in person, but it's also online in a hybrid format that is very new, but also getting together, you know, groups of interpreters, translators. We had, you know, written material. We had workshops being planned, and all bringing the spaces so that everybody can contribute. I mean, everybody's learning. I can see those who are, you know, instructors. We are getting together for a new moment where we have new challenges, speaking a different language. It's not my native language. Most Brazilians have, you know, quite an effort to overcome this as it's kind of a, you know, really, I wouldn't say a conquest, but it's like a, you know, a victory to have that sense that you can speak to the world, that you can be heard, and that you can collaborate. So, and I think our idea was to create this welcoming space of exchange. And there is knowledge there as the building knowledge, creating, disseminating, and the encounter of ideas. But I think we are also, you know, creating our own paths of evolution. So we are facing our own weak traits. We are, you know, looking at each other's strong traits. And I think being together is like, I think is valuing what we do best. And I think that can take us far as a group. So I think this was the spirit of all this building of this moment that we get today. And we look at the week ahead of us with a lot of things that is happening. And we look at, you know, what are the challenges that we're going to face? We have stretched our flexibility with, you know, sometimes we are late, like today. Sometimes we have tech challenges, and we have great collaborations that are very, very skilled. And that requires adjustments, that requires understanding. And so that we can be together and create something. So then when we are right now, I think it's the best part. It's where we are enjoying it. Isn't it? I am. I'm starting to enjoy. And I'm done nervous. Okay, I'm done being nervous. I'm really starting to enjoy it. So I think this is the thing, to get together and enjoy the moments and exchange. So and I think something that I experience in Conscientiology events is that I think this event is fit for me. It's made, tailored. But I think it's for every one of us, isn't it? So that's the happy part of this gathering. And also a few words of how it is to be backstage and to provide this with such, you know, it's a movement of openness to provide this for ourselves, because we are getting stronger as a group as well, and for others who are, you know, open, as open as they can to join us. So see how that goes.
I would like to remind a few things. First of all, we were talking about the partnerships, right? So we would like to thank you a lot to Reaprendentia, because today we are here in Reaprendentia. We will stay the whole week. In some moments we will go to discernimento. So we'll stay, in different places. So Eliane is here, and she helped us to all the, all the organization, right? So I would like to thank Reaprendentia and Eliane for this opportunity, and they are a very big partner.
So people, I would like to thank you from Isaac to trust on Reaprendentia and do so many good and very nice and pleasant partnerships, because this is not the first time. And I think we have been improving, and it's a great honor to have the first edition of Isaac Field Course here at Reaprendentia. So it's a great opportunity for us.
Thank you. We had also, yes.
I just want to mention our, because what comes to my mind now is our friends that are abroad trying to establish Conscientiology there. And I've been traveling to many countries as a itinerant volunteer, and I can see their effort. So I've been to Portugal, USA, Germany, Switzerland, France, and it's great to see the movement that is happening over there. So I want to take this moment to let them know that we are together.
Of course, yeah.
Some miles and an ocean far away, and now we have friends in more places as well. Even Japan, we have connections.
Exactly, yeah.
And so it's very, very nice. I'm very happy to be here. Okay.
Yeah.
So
thank you so much. I would like also to thank you all the other CIs, Conscius, Will, Rafa, Maris here, IIPC. We have also OIC, ACIPE, Liderare, Asimbexis, Paraecológicos. We will have an activity on Wednesday with Paraecológicos that we will go to the waterfalls. So we'll do a bioenergetic exercise. Yeah, and we will have the Invisible College of Conscientiology. So we are having 16 CIs collaborating with us. And at the end, because we didn't have enough, right? With one field course, we wanted another thing, so we did we will do a complementarium in CAEC with the same thing, consciencial openness. I would like also to thank you, the translators. Yeah, the team of the simultaneous translation team or simultaneous interpretation team that are with us, and they will be translating the whole International Week from English to Portuguese, from English to Spanish. Okay, now we are in YouTube. In the afternoon, the authors will be in YouTube, but the activities will be by Zoom. Half is going to be hybrid, right? And there's some specific that only will be in person, like, for example, the waterfalls, we cannot do hybrid. Still, we can manage in some moments, or OIC conscienciotherapy, that is going to be something more specific. But I know that there are a lot of people connecting with us by Zoom, so I want to say hello to everyone, and that we are here connecting with you, right? So it's very important for you to stay here with us. Well, we have, anyone else would like to talk something about the theme? Because we have another surprise, okay?
Okay, I have a suggestion for next International Week is to do a ECP2 instead of a complementary next time.
Yes.
Let's do ECP2 international guys. And
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So this guy that are in the internet now, next week, want you here to do this kind of courses. I think it's a great upgrade too.
Yeah, a lot of ideas, right? Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, Luimar, I would like to talk. Hi, everyone. I just want to congratulate Isaac for this achievement. It's really great to participate in this field, and in the weekend, the first international immersion course. So I'm very glad. And when I think of the volunteers of Isaac, I think of mini cogs that are working hard, and not just for what we are achieving here in this life, but it's something much more larger and bigger, and it's going to keep going through next lives. So the relay is not self-relay that we do for our inner selves, but also the group relay, the evolutive group relay that we are producing in this opportunity. So I'm very, very pleasant and very glad of being here, and also thinking of what can we anticipate from our intermissive course, the past one, and for the next period. We are together, although the distance, and in the extra-physical, it's much different. But this friendship, these bonds that we are reconnecting here, they are going to keep, and this is really great. Thank you.
Thanks, Larimara. Your talk reminded me of an observation that Valdo Vieira made when Projectiology was launched in English in New York in 2002, I think. We had the CIPRA in New York. And he said having that book in English allowed or facilitated the resoma of 10,000 consciexes, triggered the resoma process, allowed them to resoma because they were waiting for that information to be in English. And so now let's multiply that by 700 experiments, by activities like International Week, by all the translations of all the other books into different languages. If that observation and that remark that Waldo made back in that time is accurate, the work we're doing with Japan and everywhere, the numbers get impactful. 10,000 impacted me at that time. I was like, whoa, and it's stuck in my mind. We're talking about potentially impacting the evolutionary process of hundreds of thousands of consciousnesses and facilitating their next lives. We don't want to, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying this is a fact, but that is, for me, a logical potential consequence of the efforts we're making. So we look small, and we're a small number of people here in this room, but perhaps the efforts that we're making are far, far, far greater in terms of the consequences than we might give ourselves credit for. So congratulations for the participation and for being here, everyone.
I would like to add, following what you were saying, that, for instance, we are going to launch today 2 books in Arabic, first time, and the person that translated them arrived in Conscientiology because we had 20 books published in English. So he bought the books, read them, and translated them. And we are starting to see, results of our efforts, helping other intermissivists to arrive with these books. So very happy as well. It will be a very big moment for us.
People, I want to take a picture that I got at Unicine website from a sentence from Dr. Waldo Vieira from Lexicon of Orthopensatas, and I will try to translate it here for you, okay? So I think it's very inspiring. The current intermissivist conscience volunteers from ICCC represent the top knot of humanity. It means the supra-sumo of humanity in Portuguese. Because they are the pioneers regarding the intermissive courses. The difficulty of such pioneers, or these elders, we are the elders, regarding the consciential evolution is to admit or assume self-responsibilities in regard to this condition and promote the true and deep intraconsciential recyclings or rescinds. So I think this sentence is very touching, very good for the moment, because sometimes we think, wow, it's so hard. The thing is not happening. The new students are not reaching Conscientiology. What can we do? Is this for this generation? What should else? What we are doing wrong? Sometimes we know what we are doing wrong, what is missing, but I think we have to keep on moving, doing these movements.
I'm focusing the strong traits, right? Because we are doing
traits and
very good things well.
This is the proof that the things are happening, okay?
Yeah.
So,
and the idea, no, I completely agree, right? The idea is to assume their own responsibility, right? We can do
and do the rescinds and keep moving.
What is in our hand, right? If there's no any other comments, we'd like to introduce another small activity. Okay.
So the synchronicities have already started, because we planned, it was a last minute thing that we planned to allow synchronicities. And it all started with an orthopensata, and this is where we're going for this next, this next bit of this moment that we are together for the opening. So we prepared kind of an online, you can, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm going to just perhaps share the screen for those who are on Zoom, and those who are in person will take a look at my screen, because we are going to allow synchronicity to happen for us, and this is what we're going to do. There are orthopensatas here. Oh, it's there. Great. This was a last minute thing, but you know, we have magicians here in the tech team. Their skills go beyond what we can imagine. And so we're going to press turn here and see what messages come up from the orthopensatas about universalism that have been inspiring us throughout this preparation. So let's start. And I will read it for us. Maintaining an open and universalist micro-universe offers us the best resources to confront the limitations of the megatraps of the senselessness head on. So it's kind of, you know, it's always deep. Does anyone have a comment on this? Is this synchronic? It's about sustaining it. And it's a micro-universe. Can you see, how can we understand a universalist micro-universe? That is a resource for us. So perhaps that answers what you said a bit, Eliane, what you were discussing. The universalist micro-universe may offer us resources to reach those who might be looking for us in a synchronic way. So, and confront our limitations, because we all have them. We're all in an evolutionary path. So let's go to would you like to comment, please, Mariana?
I was thinking here about what Eliane said and now you read here. And I keep thinking that when we are talking about this universalist micro-universe, it's like we trying to achieve a better level of universalism, right? And how can we do that? There are a lot of opportunities 24 hours a day, but it just came to my mind that having experiences with more people and more diverse people, you know, it's a great way. Even here, like in Brazil, I'm living in Brazil, I can go out more. I can talk more to people around the street, you know. I always loved to do that. And sometimes maybe we can get caught up in busy life and other things, and we forget to do more things like that. But once we are in touch with more people, like diverse people, go to different cafes and, you know, go to a different shopping mall or anything like that, and to connect more to people, like having curiosity about them. What do you do? What do you like? You know, and having these moments, I think we connect more with them and we connect more with this universalism that we want to have, you know.
Yeah, it's exactly that that helps barriers and problems or dislikes disappear through familiarity, through contact, through direct personal experience. You change your micro universe. And we can observe, and not to be too harsh on society, but society is still very pathological. It indoctrinates us in ways that keep us isolated, that generate lots of mental problems, that generate lots of pathologies and issues within ourselves and amongst people. But again, like, you know, we're our own problem, but we are our own solution. So that the thing is to focus on the solutions and to keep moving and to find the ways out of it. And what this idea is saying is that, yeah, maintaining openness and universalism helps us to combat the nonsense that a lot of stuff in society imposes upon us.
Yeah,
so I really like
for
your
sure,
comments.
for sure. And I was doing an exercise this last 2 days, really interesting, like looking social media, but trying to be more open and not judge a lot, you know, like the first comments or the text that we read, because it's so easy. Like you scroll, you pass one photo and news or something, and you just have an idea. And the first idea is a judgment, you know? So I'm trying to do a different and think, okay, but maybe the meaning is another one. So maybe this person is feeling like that. So a lot of possibilities around that fact that we are accessing, right? So it's good to do that more often. I think I was just connecting to this theme of the International Week, and we can do that every day, you know, in simple things.
Do we have time? No. I think we have just 1 minute. Or we have.
The clock stopped. I was thinking 20 minutes. What time is it?
10.
It's 10. Okay.
Time doesn't exist.
No, for me, it's like we have time. This is very good. Wow. But yeah, it's very important for the international, right? To qualify in the international, it's so important. The thing that Mariana is commenting. Yes. Last comment.
Yes, just for us to
Yes.
food for thought, okay? We are going to have a coffee break, but this is food for thought. What are the relations we can do today among universalism and rearbacks that is currently happening? This level of rearbacks that is huge, enormous, as Jeffrey mentioned, in society. And how can we, and this is going to get bigger, and how can we manage universalism, this that is a philosophy of life, like a philosophy? How can we manage this with a growing rearbacks? Just that, okay?
Okay.
Very easy question.
So we, yeah, we are not going to, but I think we can start thinking, reflecting during these 10 days of activities that we're inviting you all to participate in all the activities, free sessions, you know, on site, online. We are open, like very open to receive you all. And I would like to ask Marek, Marilene, please, and Chansu, could you stay here for a while? Because you are going to understand now. Marilene, please here. Yeah, and yeah, please, because we are finishing now. So thank you so much for being here today with us. We declare open the 5th International Week of Conscientiology.
Declaramos aberta a 5ª Semana Internacional da Conscienciologia.
Declaramos abierta a 5ª Semana Internacional de la Concienciología.
Oh, in Polish, right. Yeah. We declare the 5th International Week in Polish. Or Japanese. Or
Deklarujemy oficjalne otwarcie międzynarodowej konferencji of Conscientiology.
Dichiariamo aperta la quinta settimana internazionale della Conscienciologia.
5. Uluslararası Bilinç Bilimi Konferansı'nın açıldığını ilan ediyoruz.
So thank you so much, friends, and we see you all. Okay, let's go on site. We are going now to the coffee, and online we will see you all at 11 o'clock for the next activity. Okay, 11 o'clock Brazil time. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Cheers.